Hello guys, this is a video I produced for my course CCST 9014. I'm going to introduce different tuning systems that violinists use, when to use and why. And this will be explained in a scientific way using the maps of frequencies. The reason I would like to investigate this is because I'm an amateur violinist. When I started learning violin, beginners like me usually put sticker on the fingerboard, just like this, but of course the sticker is beneath the strings. This is to indicate the correct positions of music notes. I used to think that a note only have one respective position. However, after entering advanced level, when I play double stops, which mean playing two notes at the same time, like this, or some chords like playing 3 or 4 or even more music notes at the same time. Yeah, so when I playing this, and despite having my fingers on the so-called correct position, my teacher still said that the pitch was not accurate. He told me that for chords and double stops, I should play this and that note a little bit higher or a little bit lower. It made me so confused before learning about different tuning systems. So I make this video hoping to share this interesting thing about tuning system in violin. Hope you enjoy knowing more about the fascinating instrument. In music, we have 3 tuning systems. The first one is equal temperament. It is for fixed pitch instruments like piano. But for violin, it is a non-fixed pitch instrument. It has its fingerboard that we can do the smallest pitch change on it, as we can move freely on the fingerboard. So the violin used the remaining 2 tuning systems. The first one is pure tuning. Pure tuning is based on harmonic series, which are multiples of frequency of the fundamental notes. And the Pythagorean tuning is based on perfect fifth and use the perfect fifth ratio, which is 3/2, we can find out and the other notes frequencies. Next, we will identify when will we use the pure tuning or the Pythagorean tuning. The green notes of the chart represents a C major scale, which is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. When we look into the note E4, its frequency is higher in the Pythagorean tuning, which means the major third of Pythagorean tuning is larger than that of pure tuning. And while we look into the note B4, the B4 in Pythagorean tuning is also higher than that in pure tuning. It means that the distance from T to Do is smaller in Pythagorean tuning than that of pure tuning. When we jump into this chart, the purple notes represent a C natural minor, which is. When we look into the note E flat 4, it has the lowest frequency in Pythagorean tuning, which means the minor third in Pythagorean tuning is smaller than that of pure tuning. And when we look into the note B flat 4, the frequency in Pythagorean tuning is also lower, which means the distance from the 7th note to the 8th note, which is a Do, the tonal note, is larger in Pythagorean tuning. From the 2 charts, we see that in a major, the Pythagorean tuning has a larger major third and a smaller distance from the 7th to the 8th note, the tonal note. And while in the minor, the Pythagorean tuning has a smaller minor third and a larger distance from the 7th to the 8th note. As the Pythagorean tuning is more directional, it helps violinists to follow the tonality and better express their emotions. Given that most violinists has adapted to the Pythagorean tuning, why would we encounter some strange pitch or wrong pitch in double stops and chords? I will play the double stops of E flat 4 and C5 in the online tone generator, respectively in the Pythagorean tuning and the pure tuning, then compare the sound quality of two. This is an example using Pythagorean tuning. While this is the example using pure tuning, where the frequencies of E flat 4 is a little bit higher than that of Pythagorean tuning. By hearing, we can find out that the second example, which is the pure tuning one, is more enharmonic. Next, I will use the pure tuning to play the double stop on the violin together with a descending scale from A flat 4 to E flat 4. The E flat 4 will be higher than the equal temperament, also the Pythagorean tuning. Let's see what will it sound. Well, the E flat 4 is perfect in the double stop, but it is too high in the descending scale. So next, I will try again, using again the pure tuning in double stop, but Pythagorean tuning in the descending scale. Well, it sounds much better now. To conclude, the pure tuning is better used in double stops and chords, while the Pythagorean tuning is better in melodies, scales, and arpeggios. As a violinist, we use the Pythagorean tuning for most of the time because most of the time the violin is playing melodies or scales. But we should adjust our tuning system into pure tuning when we encounter double stops and chords. On the other hand, we also use the equal temperament, but it is only when playing non-notes while accompanied by instruments that are tuned with equal temperament, let's say piano. Hope you guys enjoy this video and learn more about the amazing instrument, violin. Thank you.